So we just got a bunch of new screenshots for GTA 6. Pre-orders, I believe, went live at this time in New Zealand. Could be possibly live right now in Australia, recording at this time. Possibly, not quite too sure on that. Um, but I want to talk about a little bit of the controversy. People are saying how they're claiming that a lot of shit is hidden behind paywalls of the Ultimate Edition and stuff like that. Um, is everybody gonna buy it? Probably. Am I gonna buy it? Yes, I have to. This game is fucking great. Um, and whatnot. They showed a bunch of screenshots as well. Um, so I'm not gonna like go super in depth. I kind of just want to talk about the pre-orders, the pricing for the pre-orders. Uh, they are 79 US dollars for the base and 100 US dollars for the premium edition. There's no deluxe. There's just the standard, and then there's the ultimate edition, premium edition, ultimate edition, whatever you want to call it. Ultimate edition is the only version. So this is what you get. Let's just start off with the pre-order bonus. So this is what you get when you get the pre-order. Welcome back to Vice City's pack. Welcome back to Vice City pack. So thing that I noticed here is, um, they're actually showing the years of the cars now. 55 Vapid Stainer. Um, and I believe this. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this is like a Chevy Bel Air or something like that. But yeah, this is the 55 Vapid Stainer. So you get access to all of this in the pre-orders. Um, yeah. So it also says you get a garage alongside Ocean Beach. So it's not Vice Beach anymore. It's called Ocean Beach, which in GTA 6, Miami. What is Ocean? It's called Miami Beach. I believe Ocean Beach is, yeah, South Beach. So yeah. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, vehicle and garage. Cruise shore drive in this classic sedan and store it in the shore court personal garage that's just a stone's throw away from the glistening sands of Ocean Beach. It features a weapon locker plus a secure place to deposit stolen goods to be fenced. Um, yeah, man, these graphics look phenomenal. Like, I'm genuinely impressed. These are in-game screenshots, I could just tell. Uh, like, that looks just wonderful. Look at the moon. They did that because the moon theory. I know for a fact that's a little Easter egg. Um, so yeah, that's pretty cool. See the 80s style stuff, outfits and hairstyles, dress for excess with Jason's effortlessly chick linen suit and vintage pastel, complemented by the cut of a coif of the decade of decadence. Show everyone the world is yours in Lucia's red sequin mini dress and curls. So it's a close up of Lucia, and there's Jason with the Tommy Vercetti weapon pack. Well, Tommy Vercetti inspired, right here. Yeah, look at that. You got the fucking weapon skins for the guns here. You even have the branding on the weapons now. Got some money here. That's the car. And yeah, so that's pretty much what you get if you pre-order. So now along here with the Ultimate Edition, I'll get into this and kind of explain this. So this is my take on this, and I hope that I got the Ultimate Edition now. Like, when I start the game and I finish the prologue, I hope that these cars aren't available to me right after the prologue, because that would kind of be shitty. Because I think a GTA game should be rags to riches. Um, that's my, like, 2 cents on it. Like, I don't want to, like, just start playing the game and then, oh, here you go, I got a Grotti Cheetah, 95 Grotti Cheetah. And I like how they actually explain the year of the vehicles now. That's a brand new thing to GTA, is them kind of explaining that. Um, yeah, welcome to Leonida, the state where anything goes, sees everything its massive world has to offer with the Grand Theft Auto 6 Ultimate Edition exclusive collection of premium vehicles, weapons, apparel, and action around every corner. Ultimate Edition bonuses are threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's story with new items uncovered behind each chapter. So, and I've noticed something. The headlights, correct me if I'm wrong, they look like they're off, but the fog lights look like they're on. So I believe there's a new type of, um, vehicle controls where you can turn off the headlights and stuff like that. Another thing that I actually wanted to point out, and I know people are going to talk about this. Oh, there's no pedestrians in the background, blah blah blah. Now, I did see something on the internet explaining how these screenshots have the same kind of like data as Rockstar Editor does. So I believe that this was taken in their own in-house Rockstar Editor, a lot of these. So they could probably choose to deload pedestrians and whatnot. There's the interior. Very unique looking interiors. You got a gas, a brake, and that kind of looks like a clutch pedal. There's the interior of stuff. The door panel, tires, Chappelle tires. And this actually, if you look at this, oh, look at that. Gloriana, good time state. So they keep showing this Gloriana state, and I think that's pretty interesting. I like how I kind of explained how this isn't like a deep dive. I'm not really getting too into it, but I'm just kind of talking about, my little bit of the knowledge that I've gathered and whatnot. It looks like those are water on the taillights, like water droplets. So if you look at GTA 5 Cheetah Classic, and you look at the rear, the taillights are not three-dimensional. They're actually just two-dimensional. They don't stick out. They have no shape to them. It's just a picture. One on here, they do. Now, I'm not sure if this is the exact same car, but it does look pretty similar. That's the Los Santos car meet version. But, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So, yeah, you get this car. Hawk and Little Morgan revolvers. Little Morgan, I think that's a Red Dead reference. And it talks about sourced from the Vercetti estate. So they do talk about Tommy Vercetti. That is another Easter egg that I wanted to talk about. Does that mean he's going to be in the game? Probably not, but I hope he definitely had to, leave some sort of legacy behind. But that's pretty cool. So this is the Glock in this game. It's called a K17, and this is Gherardi ES9, and this is Jason's, and that's Lucio's pistol. Vice City style here. I'm not getting too in depth. Yeah, so this screenshot, a lot of people are saying that the graphics are downgraded, but they're showing a image that's not even a 4K image, This is just a regular image. But if you actually look at the screenshot here, this is the Dinka Enduro. I don't know if this is the same one in GTA 5. Let me just take a look at this. Dinka Enduro. So interesting. It is same style, but you can see how the engine is like not as detailed as the one in GTA 5 is. Like this is what people were saying, how the GTA 6 vehicles and the GTA 5 vehicles are not different, and I will stand on that, and I will say that until I fucking die. You can see another one even here. That's a good one of the engine. So I wonder if it's kind of going to be like how GTA 4 and GTA 5 were. At least GTA 4 kind of did a better job with it. How there was like different, not necessarily like trim models, but there was like a clean version and like a shittier one. If you go out in the desert, you find a shittier one. Here's the water. Like that looks freaking phenomenal. Kayaking. So this is Jason's car. Inject some muscle and classic styling into Jason's well-worn Vapid Ganado. Low riding pickup with exclusive mods. So you get exclusive mods with this. So do you like? I'm kind of questioning here. So, I wonder if you don't get the premium, the Ultimate Edition, if you even get this car, because we did see it all banged up in the trailer for trailer 2. So here's the thing. This is what I want to talk about. So this is the mod shop. Now, Rideout Customs is to transform vanilla vehicles into magnificent works of art with detailed interiors, exquisite rims, and donk stylings. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. So it's gonna be closed if you don't have the Ultimate Edition. Now people are saying like, oh, they have, you know, clothing shops and vehicle shops, and this is the main thing that I kind of want to talk about is how just because you don't have access to these ones doesn't necessarily mean you don't get vehicle customization. I promise you, you still will get access to vehicle customization. You just won't get these exclusive ones. You know, you're still gonna be able to customize cars in the base game. Now, I'm not sure if there's gonna be a Leonida Customs or a Vice City Customs or whatever, but this is the Rideout Customs, and here it's pretty cool. So I wonder if you're gonna be able to see people work on your car in real time. That is a possibility. Not a guarantee though. You know, I don't want to give people. I don't want to give them unrealistic expectations. But you can even see a car here that has like window stickers on it. So it could be possible you could place window stickers. Now this is what I kind of like. Hot take. Unisex salon. It only says that Jason. Facial hair for Jason, including facial hair for Jason. It doesn't say anything about putting makeup or nails on Jason, so that's a W. Game has not gone woke, whatever fucking people are saying. But yeah, that's the hair. That's pretty cool. That's Lucia getting her nails done over here. And then this is a shot of Vice City at nighttime. That looks incredible. This is the Squallow, the Shih Tzu Squallow. That is just, that water is beautiful. But, you know, I don't want to go through everything. You know, I'll just show all the screenshots on here at least. I'll kind of go through them and, you know. So here's another clothing store, a stock 305. And I believe this might be another Arthur Morgan reference. 1999 Art Tour. Arthur. It might be something related to Arthur Morgan. Like the name at least. Doesn't mean it's related to Arthur Morgan at all. But yeah. There you go. There's Jason with long hair for the first time. So it looks like you can grow out the hair. He's got a little mustache going on. And he's conceal carrying a pistol here. That's pretty cool. There's Lucia in a different outfit with, you know, shorter kind of haircut. Here's the outside of the store. Stock 305, and this looks like it's gonna be in like in real life I think it's called Wynwood, and I think in GTA it's called Stockyard. Yeah, stock 305. 67 Vapid Dominator buggy. I like how it even said, like I said, the year 67. It's, you know, inspired by a 67 Mustang. Rockstar is not holding back anymore. They're just going all balls to the walls now. I like to point out too how there's a little bit of like rust around here from like rock chips and whatnot because it is an off-road buggy kind of car. Interior, you got the gas pedal, brake pedal, and a clutch. I don't know what these auto and preset plus and minus is. It could be cruise control, it could be map switching, tuning different maps or something like that. You know, I don't want to get over my head once again. Here's another picture. I think this might be the garage even. See, stored at the Paradise Garage in Watson Bay. So Watson Bay is in the Grass Rivers, which is their version of the Everglades. So this will be Watson Bay. This will be the garage for Watson Bay. Like I said, I pray that they don't just give you all these garages and give you all these cars for free. Hopefully you still have to buy them. How do you acquire them in the game? I'm not sure. Tattoo shop. Iconic bar with over 50 signature tattoos for both Jason and Lucia. So Lucia getting tatted. Jason with like a medium hair length with a bunch of tattoos. They look pretty fresh. Lucia with short hair. I just find that crazy how two people could play this game and have entirely different playthroughs with how their game is going to happen and how their character is even going to look. And then this is another mod shop. Once again, this is One-Eyed Willie's, and it is in Lake Leonida. Specializes in off-road modifications and hand-painted automotive artistry, only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. So if you want to build off-road cars in the single player, you're going to have to. Now, I don't know when we'll get to it. I might have skimmed past it. But they do talk about how GTA 6 is a single-player experience. They didn't say nothing about the online. Maybe GTA 6 Online will be a separate entity, kind of like how GTA 5 and how GTA Online are separate entities. Like before they were, you got it with the game, but now you could buy a separate entity. So this would be the shop. This is the Canis. What Jeep is this? Does it say? Jeep Canis, my bad. But yeah, you could see them working on the cars, probably putting the lug nuts on or off. That's pretty cool. So there's off-road upgrades. Good time gear. This is just like shirts. Now, this is pretty cool right here. PTT Youngins Illegal Goods Store. Raid the compound of one of the South Side Vice city's loudest and most socially active gangs and escape safely to score some special items and distinct contraband. So that's pretty cool. Maybe there's gonna be multiple illegal goods store. So maybe you get access to the gang compound after you raid it. So I like how they're introducing a lot of single player stuff to do. It's not just a story. There's multiple things you can do around the game. This is pretty cool. This is Wyman. If you don't know who this is, he's the guy from the leaks who was, remember the leaks that happened in 2022 where it showed Jason by the pool? Here, I'll show you. So right here, this is Wyman. That's how he looked in the leaks from 2022. Just like that. And that's how he looks here. Got the same kind of look on him. So he's got a classic car collection. Track down a variety of abandoned, classic, and work-in-progress project cars and revitalize them to their former glory in the special commission from eccentric collector, local fixer Wyman. So this is pretty cool. It's kind of like how Barn Find works in Forza. So more things to do. You even show you the tire 315s on it. That's pretty cool. The width. Damn, that is just so cool. The paint is also a little different on here, so I guess you could restore these cars. More things to do on the side activities, but man, the vehicles look at the leaf suspension even. The car's got a lot of detail, especially for an open world game. And then this is the last kind of screenshot they're showing. But yeah, that looks phenomenal. And yeah, we could expect a trailer 3 possibly today when pre-orders do go live. Well, technically tomorrow, maybe at 12 a.m. Central Time. They'll probably go live then. But that was just my kind of take on the video on this game. I think the game looks phenomenal. I keep seeing shit on Twitter and or X, whatever you want to call it, just shitting on this game, shitting on how the game looks and how the graphics downgraded or anything like that. Like I said, people are comparing different shots at different times of day, like IRL, like obviously a sunset is going to look better than a cloudy day. Oh, the graphics downgraded. No, it's not necessarily graphics downgraded. Just because it's foggy and there's fucking clouds in the sky and the sun's not, bright enough to like have reflections or the reflections look cloudy, But doesn't mean the game just graphics downgraded. But yeah, I'm going to be definitely getting the Ultimate Edition. And Rockstar themselves have confirmed that the physical copy will be a digital code. I believe they show it right here. Players who pre-order, yes, the physical version of GTA 6 containing a download code inside the box will be available starting November 12th to support preloading. So that's pretty good actually. So back in the day when a game went gold, it was called. So when a game went gold, it was meaning that the discs got printed, and later on games required a day one patch to play certain games if you got them early. So at least with this, so it doesn't matter if you have the physical edition or the digital edition, you're getting a download code inside the box. Will they let you play the game? It's pretty much still a digital copy if you're getting the physical copy. The physical copy will probably include more. You'll get like a map and stuff like that. So I'm probably going to get the physical copy, but I also want to get the digital copy because if you guys know the good old method where you can, I'm from New Zealand, I'm going to play this bitch early. That is an option you can do. So I'd have to definitely look around and see if I can get the game early or some sort of way like that. But yeah, that's just what I want to talk about GTA 6 and the 60 something screenshots they released. I think the game looks phenomenal, and I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm hopped on the hype train, and I've been hopped on the hype train for the last 2 years, to be honest. This is the most anticipated game of all time. I'm pretty sure everybody is equally as excited for it. And yeah, take care, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.